All right, folks, there's a great view of one of the houses here at Riviera. It's peering down on us, the U.S. flag flying proudly there, and what a gorgeous setting here. Scott, you are a resident in this area, and there you see another resident of this area, Jessie Irvine, and she's going to be paired up here with Tyler Loong.
Tyler Loong, yeah, like they're the silver medalists at the U.S. Open this year. The one time they played together this year. They've played together before. And then Tyson Mcguffin and Leigh Waters, they have experience playing together.
Yes.
So today we've had a lot of matchups we've never seen before. But this time we've got a mixed doubles matchup of teams that have played together before, which should make for a very high quality match, because the players kind of, for the first time today, will really have a good idea of what each other is going to be doing.
Yeah, and you've got, it was interesting how Jessie and Tyler ended up. Jay DeVilliers, who we just saw, could not get back into the country, and he was overseas, and what a fill-in by Tyler Loong to go all the way to a semifinal. I mean, to a silver medal, excuse me.
Yeah, they made it all the way to the final, yeah. And then they had to play that final out on the outer courts. But I think because of rain, the center court at the U.S. Open wasn't really open and available. So it's too bad they didn't get the chance to kind of have that stage.
Yeah, so they have an idea and some confidence. You know, Leigh Waters lost a heartbreaker earlier. She played with Colin Johns against Ben Johns.
They sure played well.
It was a great match. So she's going to be ready to win. Mcguffin's going to be ready to win. It's Skechers Invitational. He's ensconced in Skechers gear over here. He's got the cutout. He's got the shoes, the tats. He's got the lettuce coming out of the hat there. I mean, my boy is ready to go over there with.
He's got a look.
So this should be, as you said, I think you might see a little more intensity here in this one too. I think these all four players are going to want to leave this court today with a W.
Yeah, exactly. I think Jessie wasn't thrilled about how the women's went. So
put your voices together.
She's given everything she's got here, and it's nice that she's playing with a partner she's played with before, so she'll feel comfortable. So yeah, I'm sure she's excited for this.
And one point of clarification, folks, we love the good people from Pickle Roll. They've put courts in a lot of places. There's one that's on the practice here. This court that we were playing on was resurfaced, so this is no different than a freshly surfaced court in your club, municipality, whatever. So just in case there was any confusion on that, this is not a Pickle Roll court, but they play beautifully. If you watch Tuesday Night Pickleball from the Orchard, that is one of those, and it's a great invention, and going to enable pickleball to be played in a lot of different spots. Scott,
Jessie played on it 2 Tuesdays ago, and she said it played very well.
On a little drop volley there from Irvine, works out fabulously.
I like those high percentage winners.
Those are always fun. Ooh, right off the tape there, we see that big Loong drive again.
So if Loong is going to hit those quality drives, Jessie needs to be
in
there, like being a menace and showing her presence. If she waits back, it just gives them a place to redirect, and now she gets to hit drops.
Yeah, too many places to put the ball safely if she doesn't put pressure.
Yeah, if your partner hits a good drive, get in there.
We talked to Pat Smith after that. I asked him about the shadows, and he said it's not the shadows that are causing the challenge now. It's staring up into the sun as it's beginning to set here in California. So we'll see if that affects anything here. It's almost below. We're sort of sunken down in here.
Yeah, we've got 5 minutes and we'll be clear.
Again, just placement over power there. Loong certainly has the power, but laid it in
he also
perfectly.
has the quickness to put his body and his paddle in the perfect spot to hit that shot. If he's if he's lazy, it's not going to be as easy. But he's just so fast.
Just set the record for you, everybody that's joined us. We appreciate you watching. We have one more match today after this one, so stay tuned. We'll let you know what that lineup is here in a second. We got Leigh Jansen and Megan Dazan making her first appearance here against Irina Terashenko and Elise Jones. So Dazan and Jones will be separated, the two Utah partners. That'll be a good one.
So in case you didn't know, Jessie likes dinking cross court, and she's good at it. But so is Tyson.
And then she reaches in and flicks it. It's so hard if you are the off-the-ball player in that to be ready for an attack if your partner leaves it up after, 10, 12 of those cross-court dinks. Really nice by Irvine there.
Point 1-1-2.
Unable to carve that one over.
Yeah, Tyson, he hit a quality dink that made that a tough shot. Get
a little too much of that.
2-1-2.
very, very nice, like resetting volley from Jessie off the attack.
Great finish there. Haven't seen a lot of Leigh here so far, so playing the ball to Mcguffin quite a bit.
Second serve, 1-2-2.
We saw her earlier play with Colin Johns, who prefers the right side. Now she's on the right side with Mcguffin. That's a great read by Loong there.
And I don't know. I honestly don't know which side. She's so good on both sides. Because with her two-handed backhand in the middle of the court, the right side seems like a natural, great spot for her too.
No doubt.
I think she's good either way.
We've even talked about it on some other coverage. Is, do you put your better female player on the right because that, or two-handed backhand sitting there in the middle?
Yeah. And honestly, I think she's so good on both. She can just decide, well, what does her partner want?
Yeah.
Give her partner the preferred side.
That time Loong was just extended a little too much to do enough with that ball.
Yeah, still good.
I like him being in there because you are being a presence and makes the dinks better. Boy, that's a beautiful drive by Mcguffin there.
It got below net level in a hurry, which made a tough volley.
Just off the edge on the serve, and then Mcguffin hit a 65% ball. A lot of people overhit the ball that he got in the middle of the court. There's that wrist strength we talked about. Pat Smith's and A.J. Kohler's on the men's side. I'd take Jessie over pretty much anybody on the women's side with the wrist strength.
Well, that was accuracy too, because she found a perfect spot to land it.
Wow, just violence from Tyler Loong.
2-4-1.
Yeah, Tyler hits high forehands and then checks for broken balls.
Second serve.
So there you saw Leigh slide to the left side of the court. I love the idea of changing it up a little just to give a different look to your opponents as well. Especially if you have someone with the foot speed of Mcguffin to easily get to an unwinding of the stack.
Cut out.
They're going to stick with this. Just in jail after an insanely good drop.
Yeah, Tyson, I mean, Tyler made a great get and then was hustling back. Tyson found a really awkward spot.
I mean,
6-2-1.
we saw when she was on the far side of the court the technique used by Leigh Waters on that, and it is a big swing for a dink, but it's so menacing.
Her swing looks the same whether she hits it soft, hard, medium hard, medium soft.
It's like every way you want your steak, it comes from the same place.
There is sameness to every stroke, and that's where the consistency comes from.
So the fillet so far is Mcguffin and Waters. We will be. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Dave Fleming with Scott Crandall. And boy, do you love it when you call timeout and they miss a serve. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm the smartest person in the world. I called timeout and look at that. The momentum dead. Now you got to follow it up with the next one. And they are not able to do that.
Yeah, no, Lee's aggressive dink just caused a little pop-up. It's not a simple thing to deal with.
The Mcguffin serve last week when we saw him, man, that thing was within a foot of the baseline, just eating people alive. Not nearly as deep so far on this court today. That's a great job. That's the danger of the heavy roll. You're going to leave it up sometime. You got to be ready to pounce on it.
Right, like 2 points ago, that heavy roll got down and ate her up.
Second serve, 3-8-2. 3-8-2. Not out.
A couple of transition balls come up short. Got to make those in a comeback trail.
Yeah, Tyler and Jessie just are not getting up to the kitchen when they are serving at a good enough rate.
Second serve, 8-3-2.
Boy, that was one of those where if you show who's ahead in a point, they were at 98% the entire time and then just pushed it wide at the end.
8-3-2.
There's a much bigger serve. And Leigh got caught with a step to the middle. Great job by Loong there.
Well, Luke's shot was great because Tyson had topspin. Loong put more spin on it, went behind Leigh, and then it kicked away from her.
Yes. There's Loong reaching in again.
A great reach in by Loong and a great pullback by Jessie because she wanted that ball too, but she let him have it without him having to hesitate.
And just, you feel like you're under siege, and then they just swing away. Like, go ahead and poach, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler Loong usually finishes that point, but Lee's hands were up to the task.
And Irvine pulls the trigger, gets the counter, but was ready for the next one and hits it down. Really well done.
5-8-2.
That is nice by Mcguffin. It's unlucky for Irvine and Loong, but to be able to patiently get your paddle up and finish that, not the easiest shot in the world. So come back a little bit. Let's see if Waters and Mcguffin can get off of 8.
Second serve, 8-5-2.
Anna Leigh has not been impatient when they've put her on that side until that particular choice.
8-5-2.
Never got to the kitchen there.
What a good time to be aggressive is when you're serving.
Yes. Great first volley. So a little more jump in the step of Irvine and Loong coming out.
5-8-1.
So you don't often see this, the girl on the left side taking cross court with the guy on the right, on the left side, cross court in mixed doubles. But because Tyler Loong is a lefty, we have some different alignments and some different point constructions. It's fun to see.
Why? Because you're a lefty?
Well,
it's fun to see. I agree with you.
Seeing the girls go, I don't think Tyson is normally getting targeted with a cross court dink from the opposing girl.
I agree with you. And it's interesting, they've chosen to get out of it a couple times by putting Anna Leigh over there. They're back to this formation. And Irvine just pulls off that one a little bit, and it comes up short.
Tyson looked he's looked comfortable the last 2 times they've gotten into that pattern.
That's nice. And the foot speed of Anna Leigh Waters able to just explode in there after a gorgeous drive by Mcguffin. And we're at a game point here at 10-5. And the step back attack finds the tape, so it's Mcguffin and Waters. 11-5. There was a moment in there where everything Loong and Irvine wanted to do was working, but that quickly evaporated. And Mcguffin and Waters looking very, very comfortable here in game number 1 at beautiful, the Riviera Country Club. Welcome back, everybody. Anna Leigh Waters to serve. Oh my, and just complete miscommunication there. Okay. Not the start they wanted. Mcguffin, of course, getting the fans involved in that, as he is known to do. Let's see if we have a bunch more of the cross-court backhand. Boy, there's a just get that out of here. Paddle up by Loong.
Yeah, I think I'm looking for Tyler Loong to be a little more aggressive in this game. I think now the sun's gone down, everyone can see
Second serve.
maybe a little more patience out of that.
Yeah.
That just wasn't a ball to attack.
1-0-2.
Low ball, full reach.
Yeah, and that's, not set. It's sort of the combination of tough things to execute there. Here you see Loong sneaking in a little more. Yeah, because Mcguffin has not gone down the line at all in this. Finally does there. Oh, and then he tags him. So that's the price.
Mcguffin has done a good job of, once he gets Tyler moving, then Mcguffin finds the right spot so that Loong can't defend while he's on the run.
And one of the best finishers in the world shows that might right there.
Yeah, Jessie hit a nice volley as she unstacked and just stuck it and set up Tyler.
So a little sloppy start here. This is, if you lose game 1, this is where Loong and Irvine like, okay, if they're going to give us some loose points, some miscommunication, we got to go. We got to go. Let's get up 3-0 here. Oh, Loong read it, but it was so tight to the net he couldn't get a paddle in a good position.
Good. So second serve. Here we go. 1-0-2.
So Mcguffin has chosen to catch a more active Loong so far, and it has worked in his favor. We'll see how. That's why this is called chess, not checkers. We see even in the first few points some changes in positioning and thought process. Great get by Loong. And just wide on the angle. Great defense. Mcguffin again having a conversation with the patrons.
Yes, sir. Can't overrule it. Front of my head. 0-1-2. Point. 1-1-2.
That actually ended up higher than Loong was expecting and couldn't get the full swing that he wanted.
I think it also came a little slower.
Yeah,
a little higher,
yeah.
a little slower, and threw the timing off. But yeah, Tyson's attacked a lot early.
Point. 2-1-2.
Mcguffin moves one to the right side of Irvine's body, and that comes up just short. Wasn't in the best body
man.
position to make that one.
2-1-2.
Very unlucky off the tape there because the first volley was actually good.
Well, and once it hits the tape, Jessie was still moving.
3-1-2.
If you're moving and you have no chance. But if you're still, we've seen quite a few people take them when it pops up high.
Oh.
Point. 4-1-2.
And Leigh Waters hit a ball that was definitely going to hit. Well, probably the folks in the first row was able to hook that down for a winner.
4-1-2.
And a dangerous, dangerous place here for Irvine and Loong as
Start out.
Mcguffin's chatting with the crowd. And Leigh Waters is running around smiling. That's a loose team over there. That goes just deep. So this is a pattern that both teams seem to be content with. It just has not gone the way of Loong and Irvine so far here in game two.
Yeah, you're right. It worked a few times in game one.
Yeah.
But Tyson Mcguffin has
4-1-1.
kind of cleaned up his the shots he's hitting cross court to Jessie, and he's run around and hit some more forehands, which kind of freezes Tyler. And he's in control of that pattern now.
Oh, a little off-speed hooker there, just spun out.
Yeah, a little miss-hit topspin. It bounced twice quickly.
That's just there's her singles prowess in doubles because she loves to pick a target if somebody's coming in. She saw the middle open and just threaded the needle.
And kind of took it on the rise and just made it happen quickly.
And that return sails deep, and this is getting dangerous quickly. That's a good stick volley there. Makes it tough for the poach by Leigh Waters.
Serving team at 1-6-1.
So a timeout is called. It is Mcguffin and Waters chatty with the crowd, smiling with each other, enjoying themselves way more than Loong and Irvine would like them to. Can they stop the fun? We'll see. Welcome back, everybody. It is Mcguffin and Waters up a game and
Time in. 161.
in control of game number 2 here.
Second serve.
Irvine doing
162.
everything she can to keep getting those balls back, but just absolutely under siege from the get-go there.
162.
Quality of the third sets up all of that.
Start out.
And that just kisses wide off the tape.
6-1-1.
It's a good discipline by Waters and Mcguffin. Like, we're not changing anything. It's working. We're up. Back to it. There's a change by Irvine. So Irvine moving the ball around instead of just going diagonally with everything, went behind Leigh Waters, so that changes McGuffin's foot positioning and then went in the middle. I'm not saying that rattled him to make a missed serve, but okay, but Scott Crandall is going to say that. So again, just don't let people be as comfortable as they looked right before the break.
Yeah, don't play into a pattern that's losing. That was a great spot.
Second serve. 162.
Good idea. She just left it up a little high, but
162.
She's strong on the line on the one behind Leigh Waters. That point ends differently. That's just a great move by Mcguffin. So the traffic pattern changed, but the scoreboard did not. So it's a little frustrating. Let's see if they can continue to find it. And Mcguffin wisely leaves that go. And Leigh Waters racing to serve. And the Don Stanley alarm clock has been very active today. That's his job. It's what he's looking for. That was one Leigh Waters could have put away from a foot behind the baseline, but snuck up there. And I think a lot of people ask, you know, they've asked me this, like, how do you know? And you just sort of see it out of the corner of your eye if you're at the kitchen or not. But you're always, it's a fine line. Let's put it that way.
Second serve. 7-1-2.
Especially when you're poaching and running across like Leigh was there.
are you saying how do you know when you should
Whether
poach?
you're no, where your feet are as in relation to the kitchen line.
Yeah, that's why I never argue with the ref, because I'm not looking at my feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to have a sense.
So a couple of potentially attackable balls for Irvine in that sequence, and then it is Leigh that pulls the trigger, and Mcguffin finishes. So this is more last weekend it was high velocity pickleball the entire time, and most of today has been. This has been a more old school, if you will, Scott. Strategic dinking, trying to set up points, and then both teams falling into the same pattern, and it's all about what Mcguffin's been able to do in this game and staying with it. They might want to consider, does Tyler Loong just stay over there and let's try something different, you know?
You make a good point, though. The style, it was much more patient, traditional style today. I think because it was just the weather was more comfortable.
Yeah.
And people were more like settled.
Yeah, last weekend at the Selkirk showdown. It was very hot in inland here in Southern California. There's the opportunity ball, and Irvine makes that most of the time. That's
just an execution error.
Yeah, it happens. And a great ball taken out of the air, and we are at match point.
10-1-2. Not out.
Okay. That was hammered. All right. Can they find something? Stranger things have happened, but it's gotta be now. Okay.
Point. 2-10-1.
Patient on the ball off the net, but couldn't get on top of the next one.
2-10-1.
Sometimes you need a little luck to start a run.
Absolutely.
Second serve, 2-10-2.
There, Irvine did get after a ball that she had an opportunity with and
2-10-2.
got them into a decent spot. Just Loong couldn't get out of the way of that.
Yeah, she found Tyson's paddle.
So, match point again on the paddle of Annalee Waters.
Second serve, 10-2-2.
Just the little move of Loong there get a little flash at Mcguffin.
Yeah, and that's what Loong is good at. You don't know if he's going to reach out or jump to the early, but you're aware of him.
Not getting that one. So, okay, we will play on.
2-10-1. Second serve, 2-10-2. Two.
Great job by both players there. Mcguffin keeping his opponent back, and Loong trying and doing everything in his power to get back in it. Just came up short on that last reset. Another match point here. And it was Mcguffin who chose not to get after some, let's just call them yellow zone balls in the middle of that rally, and it is Irvine that finishes.
I think Jessie enjoyed that one.
I'm sure she did. And they will not finish again. So, Loong and Irvine with another try here.
Second serve, 2-10-2.
Can't make a comeback if you can't make thirds, though. Gotta.
2-10-2.
That's not the start you want.
No. Unbelievable reach from Waters.
But you have to expect your opponent to make these balls. You can't just think, oh, this is
Like we're good. Yeah.
You got to continually reload and be ready.
Oh.
Second serve, 10-2-2.
I like that Tyler had walked all the way to the net cord in case
like,
it went
go
over.
ahead. Right.
That's
exactly what you referred to there. Like expect it to come over.
10-2-2.
They switch Annalee over to the left.
Timeout. Serving
And it is Irvine and Loong that will take a timeout. They have a big hole to dig out of, but hey, you're still in it and you got the ball.
Yeah.
And in pickleball, you can keep the ball for as long as you win points. So there's a beautiful look at the Riviera Country Club. This is the Skechers Invitational. All right. Tyler Loong and Jessie Irvine using everything in their power, and then again can't make the third.
2-2.
And they had Leigh in an uncomfortable position, but just got to make it. So no points coming out. Another shot at winning this match. Back to Mcguffin on the left. And Tyler Loong read it. But after several tries here, you see him jumping into your screen. Took it well wide. So Mcguffin and Leigh Waters never pushed. Very comfortable. Talking to the crowd. The pattern was obvious the whole time, and it was one that Mcguffin and Waters just were very comfortable in.
Yeah, I think Waters and Mcguffin had some really strong returns.
Yep. So we'll be right back for the final match of the day after this.
Well, welcome everyone to Center Court. I'm here with Tyson Mcguffin, Leigh Waters. Guys, congratulations on that match. You guys partnered up a year or two when Leigh was younger. Did that help you guys mesh here today?
Yeah, life's pretty easy playing with her, I'm not going to lie. Life's very easy. Riviera Country Club, how are you guys? No, she's a total phenom. I kept telling myself, just play 10% of the court, slide over, don't talk, and let her do it. But no, we played very well. Kudos to Jessie and Tyler. And shout out to PPA, shout out to Skechers, best looking shoes in the game, and happy man.
Well, Leigh, that flying poach that you do is a shot I think everyone wants to patent and learn how to do. How do you do it, and when do you choose to use that shot?
I think I'm like see ball, go ball, hit ball. No, but I'm always looking for the poach, especially when like somebody like Tyson has a really good drive. So I'm getting up there. I trust his third, and I'm just looking for the poach. I like it on my backhand side especially.
Well, guys, you're so well known for your fashion, for your style. How do you feel you've patented your signature look? What went into that?
Yeah, well, my wife dresses me every morning. Mustache, mullet, muscles, lime green shirt, you know. She doesn't let me leave the house without dressing me.
There you go, his wife. Leigh, how about you?
I'm just super into fashion. Me and my mom always have been. So I think with Fila, I was super excited to get to wear their clothing. And, you know, I just like the new stuff that's coming out. And there's some new stuff coming up that I'm excited for.
Well, you guys make the sport look good. Congratulations. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.